What are some of the top tips that you would recommend if someone wants to start an online store? And I'm already thinking about some answers, but what are some of the top
Mm.
tips that you would recommend to our listeners and viewers about starting an Amazon store, managing it, and making it successful? What are some of the, a few top tips?
Well, I would say part of it, the biggest is your mental makeup. You have to be mentally disciplined. So I come from the sports world and I tracked everything. I did it as an athlete and I also trained, I had gymnasts, it was, and we were tracking things that, for example, the metrics that were important is their strength and flexibility. And I would do once a month testing on them and I would track this. Okay, so we have something called an end of day tracker as a tool. I've been using it since 2007 internally for my own company, for my own staff. So if it's good enough for me to help create the businesses I have, I'm going to have them use the same kind of tools that I use within my team. So the end of day tracker, the numbers don't lie. So the biggest challenge people will have is remaining consistent in their commitment to grow their business, bar none. There's no bigger challenge than that. If you can stay committed, you will be successful. You do have to be coachable.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, really ready to receive professional advice. Believe it or not, there's some who are resistant. It's like, hey, that's what you're paying for.
Exactly.
It's hard earned. And you're going to just go down what rabbit trail when you're brand new? Nope, but that they're going, and so you have to be coachable, because if you have a professional team ready and poised to do that, is to be coachable. So accountable, coachable, track your results. And the other is you have to be data-driven, data-centric.
Yes.
At the end of the day, the numbers always tell the story. Okay. And so when you're in business, you may be a person like, I don't like numbers. Trust me, you'll like them plenty when you're making money. You'll do just fine. You'll get really interested in numbers when it's like, ooh, that was my profit. And ooh, how many more can I sell? So being number-centric, appreciating data, that is what creates a success. Be action driven. Don't be just a dreamer. People are, it's great to dream. Dreaming is great. I'm a dreamer too. I love to have vision, of where I want to go and this and that. But at the end of the day, I know I have to work to get there.
Yep.
To the extent of the automation and having a team is you have to have managerial skill sets that at the very least, maybe you don't have them currently, is the willingness to develop the skills that lead you to success. I've always looked at it that way. Robert Kiyosaki, through his books, taught me, well, it's the skills that you learn that make you marketable. So if I have to learn a new skill to take me to the next level, sign me up, I'll do it.
Yep.
So you have to be mentally disciplined and driven, and just know that your business is like a little baby, especially when you're getting it going. And when it's bawling its head off and you walk right on by not taking care of your business, don't expect that business to take care of you. So you have to commit to taking care of your business. Overall, the shift from the employment world into the entrepreneurial world, it's a shift. It's a shift, and you have to take full ownership of knowing you have to put in the sweat equity to get the results out from the other end.
Yeah.
So be willing to learn through the process and ask for help.